Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Again, this is me, Sir JD, and today I will be giving you a tutorial on how to navigate QUIZIZZ. So QUIZIZZ is an application which you can use for students in their formative assessment in a more engaging and fun way. So let's see, how does it work?
Okay, so the first step for opening a QUIZIZZ is to go to the Google browser. Okay, so of course you need to go to the QUIZIZZ.com. Okay, so it will give you this preface, the QUIZIZZ.com preface. Now after this one is for the students. The join the game is for the students, and the sign up is for the teachers. Okay, or for the students also, but mostly this one must be done by teachers. So let's sign up. After signing up, it will give you to the welcome to QUIZIZZ. Now we will use our Google address or our Google accounts, okay, for security purposes. Okay, so the first thing we need to check here is first we have is search for quiz on any topic. So this one means that you can search any quiz on any topic. So this one are the ready-made quizzes. Okay, so for example, I will put here subject verb agreement. Okay, so once you have put the subject verb agreement, this one will bring you to this place where you can see a lot of subject verb agreement quiz. Okay, and it depends on the grade also. There are 3 to 6, 9th grade, 4th to 7, and others. Okay, so after that, for example, we're going to click on this one. Okay, so it will give you this area. Now here we can check the questions. Okay, so you can see here all the questions, and you can also show the answer. Okay, so it means that these are the answer on this particular quiz. Okay, so you can also print the quiz by this one, okay, or you can share it to your co-teachers, okay, and you can also edit it. Okay, so for example, we're going to edit it. Okay, so once you edit it, you can remove some of the questions. Okay, so you can remove some of the questions in the subject verb agreement quiz. Okay, so for example, I want to remove this one, then that's fine. So after editing, you can start it with practice. Okay, so you can assign this one also as homework, and you can also play this one as live in face-to-face scenario. Okay, so for example, we wanted it to be assigned as a homework. Okay, so we have this one. Okay, so you just need to put here the date. When are you going to give the quizzes? Then you can also put the time. Okay, and there are also general settings like student attempts, show answers in game, or show answers post game. So you can change that one. You can also shuffle the questions, and you can also shuffle the answer options. Okay, so if you continue this one, right, so this one will be the link for the students. Okay, and the link can be shared into your Google Classroom. Okay, so it means that when the students click on the link in the Google Classroom, it will bring them to the join or to the quizzes area. Okay, so that's another thing is that you can also practice this one. Okay, you can let the students do this by solo. Okay, and of course play live in face-to-face. So I think that's the thing that you need to know about this one, okay, in the ready-made quizzes. So for example, let's try to practice. So here, when you practice, okay, so this one will come out. Okay, so you just need to click on the play quiz. Okay, so after you play the quiz, okay, so there will be instruction. Okay. So that's it. So you just need to answer it. Next, let's move on to how about you wanted to create your own quiz. Okay, so how do you do it? So if you wanted to create your own quiz, let's click on the create new quiz. So once you click on the create new quiz, you can name the quiz, for example, elements of story. Okay, so that's the name of the quiz. Click on the English, then next. So after that, it will bring you to this one, so you can do multiple choice. Okay, so you can write the questions here. After that, you can put the options, and also you can add pictures. And for math, you can add also math equations. Okay, then you can also change the time allotment. Okay. And how do you click on the correct answer? Just click on the check button beside. Okay, so that's the first one. So how about checkbox? Okay, so how do you do this one? So you put a question, then you put all the answer option. Okay, so the same thing, you can change it. Then fill in the blanks. Okay, so you have the question here, then you can put the answer, and there are alternative answers also. Okay, the same time you can change it. And for the poll, so the poll will be ungraded, so they will be marked as correct in the game reports. Okay, so you can just put the questions here, then you can add all the answer options. Okay. Then for the open-ended questions, so you can just write the question here. However, this one will be ungraded because you need to check it on your own. So it will not be computer generated checking, but you need to really check it on your own. So that's it. So for example, let's try one question. It refers to the time and place of the story. So the option is character, setting, plot, and theme. So the answer here is setting. So once you save it, okay, so for example, it's done. Okay, so save from 4th grade. Okay, save. Okay. So once you have this one, you can play live. Okay. So when you play it on live, so classic, team, and test. So the team is for the students answer at their own pace, but the scores are grouped by team. And this one is classic, meaning individual, and this one is for test. This one requires login because of course you will be conducting a serious assessment. Okay. So for example, we have the classic. So the same setting. So let's continue. So we need to open another browser. So let's try to enter the game 835191. Okay. So once we join in, okay, so we have JB, for example. Start name of the game. Okay. So JB was already here. Okay. However, there are some instances that there are some students who are not writing their real name. For example, they are putting inappropriate words or name in the game, so we want to manage that one. So maybe we can remove them immediately. Okay, so once we remove them, okay, so let's try again. I'm going to enter again. Okay. So this one will be for the student, you were kicked out of this game. So back to home and log in again the quiz, then you join, then I'm going to write again JB, but this time it will not be recorded, so the name is already taken. Okay? So I need to change it with my real name, for example Jerome. Okay, start the game. So my name is here already, then the teacher can click on start. That's it. So the student click on the correct answer, then you can see this one here. So the questions, okay. So you can also identify how many seconds did the student answer, then which one is correct and which one is incorrect. Okay. Then if you end the game, you can have this one. Okay, so you can check on their names. Okay. So that's the summary. So you can also have this one if you have in class, so you can check on the class accuracy. If the class answered 100% of the questions correctly, then you can check also the toughest question, meaning which one was incorrectly answered by most of the students. The longest questions, meaning the question which takes most of the time, and the average time taken per question. Then in case that you have your students here, you will have a lot of names under this one. Okay? Then you can email it directly to the parents. That's the good thing about quizzes. So we're done with creating your new quiz. How about my quiz? Okay, so my quiz, meaning this is the collection of your own quizzes. Okay, so your quiz. So these are your quizzes created. Okay. Then reports. Okay, so for the reports, you can see here the reports of the different quizzes that you have. So for example, I have this one before. Okay. So I'm going to show you. This one is, so I have 50 students. Okay, so their names are listed here. So as you can see, there's an accuracy. So for example, the students got 95%. Okay, so you can email that one to the parents. Okay. Then you can check also which the per question, which one got the high or the correct answers, how many percent not, and how many percent did not answer also. Okay. Then overview, okay, you can check this one also, the wrong answers. Okay. So your target here, it must be mostly green, not red. Okay. And the standards, okay, so it must be based on the standards. Okay. So you can print, download. Okay, if you download this one, it will bring you to another Excel file. So for example, this is the file there, so you can check also the file, how many correct and how many incorrect. Okay. And let's go back to the classes. Of course, your classes, this one can be, you can create your own class, and you can also connect this one in a Google Classroom. Okay. Then collection, your quizzes. Okay. The memes, you mean that you're going to put in your quizzes, and of course the setting, okay, and the logging out. Okay. So once you log out, that's it. That's all for today. So I think it's very simple to navigate quizzes. I hope you learned something new from me.
And that's all for today. So I hope you have learned something about this tutorial. So I think quizzes will be a great help for us teachers, especially in assessing our students. So that's all. Bye! See you again on my next